Hello friends! Welcome back to my channel, TechGetter Official. Today, we're diving into a frustrating issue that's affecting a lot of Windows 11 users: file sharing. Microsoft has seemingly broken file sharing in Windows 11, but here's the twist: it's not actually a bug, it's a deliberate change. For years, file and printer sharing has been a core feature of Windows, making it easy to transfer files between computers on the same network. You could set it up quickly, share a folder, and everything just worked. But with Windows 11 25 H2 and later updates, Microsoft changed the way file sharing works, and now some common setups, especially those involving mixed networks with Windows 11 Home and Pro editions, no longer function the way they used to. This has left many users confused and frustrated, because what used to be simple now requires extra steps. In this video, I'm going to break down exactly what changed, why Microsoft did it, and most importantly, I'll show you step-by-step how to get file and printer sharing working again, whether you want to use secure Windows authentication or a simpler guest access setup. By the end of this guide, you'll be able to share files across your Windows 11 network just like you did in the old days, without headaches. Before we start sharing files between your Windows 11 computers, the first thing you need to do is make sure that each system on your network has a unique name. This is crucial because Windows identifies computers on a network by their names, and if two computers have the same name, they won't be able to communicate properly. To rename your PC, click on the Start button, then go to Settings, System About, and click Rename this PC. Type in a name that's easy to recognize. For example, I named my Windows 11 Pro System Cyber CPU 1 and my Windows 11 Home System Cyber CPU 2. After renaming, Windows will ask you to restart your PC for the changes to take effect, so go ahead and do that before moving on. Once both systems have unique names, the next step is to enable file and printer sharing. This allows your computers to communicate over the network and access shared folders and printers. Start by right-clicking the network icon in your taskbar and selecting Network and Internet Settings. Here, you'll see your active network connection. Click on it, whether it's Ethernet or Wi-Fi, depending on how your computer is connected. Then, make sure to change the network profile from public to private. This is important because Windows blocks certain sharing features on public networks to keep your system secure, but on a private network, like your home network, these restrictions are lifted. Next, scroll down to Advanced Network Settings, then open Advanced Sharing Settings. Here, find the option for file and printer sharing and turn it on. This ensures that your computer can share files and printers with other devices on the same network. Repeat this entire process on both computers you want to connect, so each system is properly configured to share files. Once this is done, your computers are ready for the next steps: creating shared folders and setting up access permissions. Now that file and printer sharing is enabled, the next step is to create a folder that you want to share. Start by creating a new folder anywhere on your system. Your desktop or documents folder works fine. Once the folder is created, right-click on it and select Properties. Go to the Sharing tab, then click on Advanced Sharing. Here, check the box that says Share this folder. You can keep the default share name or rename it if you want. Next, click on Permissions and allow full control. These permissions apply only to the network share itself and ensure that connected systems can read and write files inside the folder. If you're using Windows authentication, make sure that every user account involved has a password set. Windows will not allow network authentication without a password. Once that's done, open File Explorer, right-click on this PC, and select Map Network Drive. In the folder path field, enter the network location, for example //cyberCPU1 /share. When prompted, enter the username and password of the computer hosting the shared folder. After connecting, test the setup by creating a file inside the shared folder. If that file appears on the other system, then file sharing is working correctly. Now, let's talk about guest access, which allows file sharing without using usernames or passwords. This setup is very common on home networks where convenience is more important than strict security. To enable this, go to Advanced Sharing Settings, scroll down to All Networks, and turn Public Folder Sharing on. Then, turn Password Protected Sharing OFF. This tells Windows that you want to allow access without requiring login credentials. Next, you need to adjust the folder's security permissions, not just the sharing permissions. Right-click the shared folder again, open Properties, and switch to the Security tab. Click Edit, then Add, choose Advanced, click Find Now, and select Everyone. After adding it, grant full control and apply the changes. This ensures that any device on your private network can access the folder without authentication. At this point, you may run into an error on Windows 11 Pro that says, "Your organization's security policies block unauthorized guest access." This is where many people get stuck, because Microsoft intentionally blocks guest access on Windows 11 Pro for security reasons. To fix this, open the registry editor by typing regedit in the Start menu. Navigate to HKey Local Machine, System, Current Control Set, Services, Landman Workstation, Parameters. Here, you need to create two DWORD, 32-bit, values. The first one is called Allow and Secure Guest Auth. Set its value to 1 to enable guest access. The second one is Require Security Signature. Set this value to 0, especially if your network includes Windows 11 home systems. Once these changes are applied, close the registry editor and try mapping the network drive again. This time, the connection should work without asking for a username or password, and file transfers will function just like they did in older versions of Windows. So, why did Microsoft make things this complicated? By default, Windows 11 Pro blocks insecure guest authentication and enforces SMB packet signing to improve security. Windows 11 Home, however, mostly kept the older behavior to avoid breaking file sharing for casual home users. The result is a strange situation where advanced users on Pro editions have to modify the registry, while home users get simpler defaults. One important reminder: guest access is less secure. Only use this method on trusted private networks, such as your home network. Never enable guest access on public Wi-Fi or business networks where unknown users may connect, as it can expose your files to serious security risks. Finally, if your shared folders are working but file transfer speeds are slower than expected, the issue may be related to your network configuration. Thanks for watching. If this guide helped you, don't forget to like the video, comment below, and subscribe to TechGetter Official for more Windows tips, fixes, and deep dive tutorials.